Hello out there and welcome to another episode of Community Service. In this episode we're going to do a city tour because I think it's quite a while since we did that and a lot of new shops have popped up. So this is sort of the way that we entered the city the last time we did a city tour. When we got to this Spruce Up shop. It's the Spruce shop. It's a little... oh, it's not low. I thought it was low. But yeah, we saw that in the last city tour. Over here we have the bookstore where you can buy all sorts of different books that are fiction and faction. Sorry. Yeah, as you can see in the last time we did the city tour, we had a handbag and we purchased something from every store. We are not gonna do that today, partly because there are so many stores and I don't have a lot of diamonds, and also because we actually own a lot of the shops. So. We're just gonna look at what people are selling. So this is our shop. We built this in an episode. It's the aquarium shop, and we still have not gotten a squid in here, unfortunately. But I am waiting patiently. It will come. And yeah, that'll be nice having a cool squid sitting right in there. So let's move on here. We get to the iron store. And this store is practically giving away iron at this point. It's 64 blocks of iron for 1 diamond. And yeah, I've seen people trading like thousands of iron with each other because it's so cheap. Yeah, actually the limiting factor in the hoppers there were the wood. The wood is much more expensive than the iron. Yeah, so here we get to the center of the main center of the city. With this pretty statue that we built in another community service with our end portal. And we will be visiting the end shortly, just to show you how it looks. This is sort of an aerial view of the city. We are at the green dot, so that's very nice. Over here we have the cool tool shop that we built in one of the episodes. We are currently selling like some of the very last bows with both infinity and mending on it. And we also up here have swords and 2 kinds of pickaxes, and in the back we have 2 kinds of boots with fire protection and regular protection, and of course feather falling and mending and all the rest of the good enchantments. Let's see, which way should we go? Let's go over here and do a round. So this is actually a shop that's kind of hidden. I don't think many people have been up here. This is the clay and leaf shop. Sort of an eccentric mix, I think, but it's a nice shop. It's like a tree hut. I like it. Of course, I thought this was like a leaf shop when I got up here. The clay sort of surprised me quite a bit, but that's there. It's pretty hidden. It's nice. Over here we have the rocket and elytra shop, which is selling very nicely at the moment. These rockets are just going like warm bread, I guess. Yeah, and you can purchase elytras. I think 1 elytra is 20 diamonds. Yeah, it says up there. So people are purchasing them and giving this guy a lot of profits. If we walk further around here, we get to the wool shop, selling all colors of wool. 2 diamonds for a stack, I believe, is the price. It's very nice, and we've used it quite a bit when we were putting down carpets in our castle. We buy the wool from here. If we walk around here, we get to the bookstore where you can purchase, or the other bookstore I should say. Probably this is the enchantment store. So you can purchase all kinds of enchantment in here. It's very nice. Unfortunately, feather falling is very expensive, but that is a nice one. It's a pretty shop also. It obviously comes from trading with villagers. Back here we have the message board where we put all sorts of important messages, and also have an anvil and some crafting thing right here. We put commercials and stuff up there and update it once in a while. Back here we have the blacksmith where we can purchase tools and armor and like yeah, I guess that's it. But it's very cheap and it's a very nice store. We use it a lot for the cool tool store. Let's walk around here. We get to the cactus store. And I guess it's going a bit slow. Not many people need neither green dye nor cactus at the moment. I'm thinking it's not the best store right now. This is the city hall where we purchase all of our plots and of course, we can purchase patents and trademark things as well, and do applications to City Council, which we haven't done in a while. We are actually on the City Council, so let's just take a peek upstairs, and in here we can have some votes and stuff like that about the applications that have come in. Oh, I guess there was a bit of lag. Yeah, so before we leave the center, let's just go here and show you what the Nether looks like, because somebody has been busy and built a very nice Nether hub for us. And here it is. I think it's gorgeous. This is a really pretty build, where we have the 4 directions. That's the way to the castle, actually. Over here we have the way to the end and to somebody else's base, and a lot of other stuff. Over here we have another Nether portal that we will see the other side of later, and that's the farming area over there. So let's just jump back right now. We're not gonna skip anything, we're just gonna continue the tour. I just wanted to show you how the Nether hub looks like, because I think it's very nice. So we're back here. Let's continue around this way. We get to the butcher shop, which we run, and this is done very nicely, but I expect it will slow down quite significantly now that we have golden carrots. Over here we have the first shop of the city, the torch shop, and somebody actually purchased something. That isn't me. Usually I'm the only person who shops here, but apparently somebody else does as well. Across from that we get to the packed ice shop, which is also a very nice shop. I am thinking if it will start selling other types of ice or snow, but it hasn't yet. We have also purchased a lot there for all the ice roads that we built in the Nether. We purchased them from there. This is a very cool store. This sells like dragon heads, shulker boxes. This is like the best seller in the city. 6 diamonds for 1 shulker box, and it is stocked all the time. I think he has flown like hundreds of thousands of blocks in the end to get those. Yeah, and that's a bit funny actually. This cost a stack of iron, which is basically like a 1/9 of a diamond or something like that. That's very cheap for brewing stands. Over here we have our super smelter shop, where you put in items over here and then you pay over here. Oh, a lot of people have used it. That's very nice. Maybe I should check on the fuel, see if it's still stocked up. If we walk around here, we get to the new shop, the banner shop, which we haven't seen before, where you can put in orders for banners over here, and then you get them in your mailbox, and you can also request copies of either the alphabet or of the banners that you've otherwise created. And we have used this to create the banners for the castle, and we will use it again later in the series. If we continue around here, we get to something. So this part that we were just visiting here is called the Brown District. You can see it from the brown beacon. This district over here, where we have the bone store, we can go in here and see that nobody has made any purchases yet, unfortunately. Guess it'll come. This over here is called the Red District, but it's unofficial currently because we don't have a beacon over here. But we will get one soon. And it actually leads over here. There are some plots, but also there is a bridge here. Not a very pretty bridge. I built it off camera. It's not my favorite, but it works. And we have an entirely new area over here with lots of space to build, and no plots yet, but they will come soon. I guess when we get a beacon over here, and now that we have at least one shop, this area will start growing steadily, I expect. So we should soon put up a red beacon. But this is the Red District. It's empty right now, but I thought you should see it anyway. Let's get back on track in the Brown District. So here we have the first shop that we built. It is the soup kitchen, and we haven't made a single sale ever on the server, which is a bit sad, but it's a cool store nonetheless. I like it. It's a fun thing. If we continue here, we get to the sandstone shop, and we can just open the door right here, and then we can go and see we have glass, and sandstone is upstairs, right up there. And oh, there's a secret in the middle of the water. We won't spoil it on camera. People from the server will have to go visit it and see it. Across from that we have the Nether Quartz and Magma block store. Oh, quartz is quite low. Perhaps the owner should refill that. So that is nice. We purchase a lot of quartz building for the city, usually, in that store actually. Oh, and the blocks that are missing, don't worry about those. It's because we have thunder, and thunder actually sets fire to a lot of the roofs in the city. We have to go around fixing them constantly. Here we have the leatherworks that we built in one of the episodes. Oh, we made a lot of sales about those. Yeah, and that's a nice store. It's going well with that one. I did disable the cow farm, so we are gonna have trouble restocking that if it's necessary at some point. So let's hope it's not. If we continue, we get to the slime ball shop, where it's 1 stack of slime balls for 1 diamond. It's a nice little thing. When you need slimes, you can just go there. We also get to the Dig Deeper shop, where you can purchase nether brick, nether wart, magma blocks, again a competitor, and also fire resistance potions. And I have been purchasing a lot of these when I'm out getting beacons, because blazes and stuff, it's just, I can't deal with it. So out here is some free stuff that they're just giving away. That's fine. In here we can purchase gunpowder. We can purchase, what potion is this? Instant healing and water breathing. Also glowstone, which is very cheap. And redstone, which is also very cheap. So that's super nice. When you need redstone and stuff, you don't have to go mine for that. Here we have one of our shops. It is the flower shop. And yeah, it's doing... I emptied it very recently and restocked it, so that's why there are no sales here, but it is doing nicely, so it's cool. It's a good shop. Over here we have the bridge, and this actually was part of a terrible accident, talking about the fire and the thunder, because this entire bridge pretty much burned down actually and had to be rebuilt. So that was very unfortunate. But it's looking good now, and it's back to its original shape. So that's good. Over here we have our own oak and birch shop, and we have made a lot of sales here. People are building sorting systems, and for that you need a lot of hoppers. So they come here and they purchase a lot of oak and make chests out of that. So we've made a lot of sales in that, and I've spent a lot of time gathering wood because of it. In here we have a giant mushroom looking shop, and I don't actually think this sells anything at the moment. No, it doesn't. There are no chests. But I am very excited to see what it will sell, because I doubt that it's actually gonna be mushrooms, but we'll wait and see. Over here we have the carrot shop that we built in a recent episode. And yeah, no sales at the moment. But I'm sure that won't last very long before we have to restock that pretty much every episode. So if we walk down here, we get to the city center, or the center square, or the green district, as you just saw. It's the green district past the bridge. We call it the green district. And we built this in a community service. It's still looking very good. I really like it. So let's check out the shop over here, which is our dye shop. So you can go in here and purchase all of the different dyes. And we had a lot of discussion about how many items this shop is selling, because it's technically on a standard shop license and not an extended shop license. But we agreed that it was acceptable, because pretty much all of the dyes have only one function, so they count as one thing. And then we have the dyes, lapis, bone meal, squid ink, and cocoa beans. That's only 5 exactly what he's allowed to sell. So this is a nice little store. Oh, I guess some fire damage has probably been there, something like that. Over here we have another part of the city that we haven't seen on camera, but on the way to that we have the ore shop, which is now open. Woohoo! Right here, very nice. No. Yeah, so the diamonds are very nice. Each sale gives us 4 diamonds. That's cool, but that is also the maximum that you can get from just fortuning it. So technically you can get, they're possibly free, right? But probably not. But they could be. Here we have the the nether portal that we looked at in the nether. That was outside of the orange glass. And that means we just have a shortcut to get over here. Up on this hill we have a lot of plots, also a new area that we're gonna populate nice and steadily. And here we have the clay shop where you can purchase hardened clay that you can then dye using the dyes. And it's the same owner actually having both shops, so I think that's a very smart move. So you can get colored dye by purchasing both things from him. And then we have some plots all the way out here. Actually, we have plots. And we also have another plot that I just want to show you as the final thing in this video, which is right up here. We have what we call the Trump plot. It has a great view. It's a huge plot. It goes all the way back here. And then you can just look out over this entire green area. It's a very nice plot, but it's by far the most expensive plot that we've had on the server. It's great position, and it's very big. It's a very nice plot. So it'll be exciting to see who purchases this and what they decide to build on it. I mean, I'm considering just building a giant hotel thing up here, but I don't think it will be used very much, unfortunately, so I probably won't do it. It should be something very pretty and very nice, because you're going to be able to see it from everywhere in the city. Yeah, so that's very exciting. Wait and see what happens. Oh, something's out there. I didn't even notice. What is that? I've never seen that before, but there is certainly something out there, isn't there? Whoop. Let's just fly out there, just as a bonus thing. Ah, come on. Let's fly like that. I guess the server is a bit twitchy right now. Finally. What is this? What is this? This is very exciting. Usually I keep up with pretty much everything that happens on the server. I don't know what this is or who built this. It's so cool. It's like an observation deck or like a... Okay. I don't know what this is, but I like it. Yeah, well, I guess that's as good as a note as any to end on. The city is down there in the background. Yeah, but that'll be the city tour for this time. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you back later. Bye.